Oh my gosh, guys, look what is finally here. It is Barrel and Blade. It is a little late. It's the 31st right now, yeah. It's the last day of the month, but it's here. But here's the thing. So, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't. Normally I get, this is like one of the first boxes of the month. And it just didn't show up. And so I just kind of gave him time. Because you know what? I blamed it on, you know, I just by default said post office probably screwed up. As they are apt to do these days. But it was not the post office's fault. I got in touch with somebody from Barrel and Blade, and you know, if you know anything about me, you know that I place a real premium on customer service, which, you know, I value as much as what comes in a box. Customer service is worth its weight in gold, because it's good customer service is hard to find these days. And I have to tell you that as soon as I actually got in touch with somebody from the company, bing bang boom, stuff happened. And you know, they apologized to me. They didn't say, hey, it's this person's fault and we're gonna, you know, have them drawn and quartered and dragged behind horses, but they did say, hey, you know what, mistakes were made, we apologize, we're getting the box right out to you, you'll get a tracking number tomorrow, and you know, we're looking into it, we're really sorry. And for me, just for a company to say like, hey, something went wrong and we're sorry, that is awesome, you know, instead of like trying to pass it off to a million different things. So anyway, we got the box. I got the box within a week of them saying, hey, we're sorry, we're looking into this. And here it is. And they shipped it out priority mail, and the post office didn't screw it up, and here it is. Woo! Just in time for the end of the month. Barrel and Blade, March 2021. Let's get this going. Let's see what we got inside this package. Let's get to cutting, and let's see what we've got. We got a bag. We got this stuff. This stuff is so good for fires, and now that it's starting to be a little bit warmer out, we got some nice springtime nights. We're at the fire pit, so cool. All right, let me get everything. Let me do what I do. You guys know what I do. Let me do what I do. All right, so the stuff together, you know, when we look at it, everything that came in the box looks a little bit random. It does look a little bit random. I'm not sure, you know, sometimes it goes together in sort of a theme, sometimes it doesn't. These are Gear Aid products, so we know that. We got a couple, well, here's another Gear Aid, so maybe it's like a Gear Aid type box. Fire cord, this is cool. If you haven't seen it, you know, it's, well, we'll get to it. I always love more 550 cord though, especially 550 cord that you can light on fire. Some pepper spray and a bag. So these, well, like I said, let's start with the card. Let's start with the card, shall we? So here we've got a promo code for live fire. I love live fire, by the way. This is one of my absolute favorite fire starting things. I actually have one right around here. I'm not sure where it is. But this is absolute great, never fail, will start a fire in all weather stuff. And if I've got a promo code, you know I'm buying some more. Like, I will throw my own money down on this stuff any day of the week. Awesome. And this might be an interesting thing. Okay, so I'm going to check this out. This is a promo code well worth it, actually. Stuff's good. So we'll put that to the side. So Barrel and Blade, Operation 45. What do we got? Blah, 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 blah. Little sling bag, EDC bag. Cool. Let's see how quick I can do this. Ready? Barrel and Blade comes in two different levels. You got level 1, level 2. Level 2 usually includes either like advanced, like better versions of some of the stuff that comes in level 1, or more stuff than comes in level 1. Like sometimes you'll get like a knife in level 1 and you'll get like a better knife in level 2, stuff like that. Sometimes, like I said, you just get more stuff. But I like level 2. I've been getting Barrel and Blade for a long time, and this is a box that started on this channel, me paying out of my own pocket. And it's still, to me, while not every box is a Grand Slam home run, there's usable good stuff in every box, which is why I continue to unbox this box. I like Barrel and Blade. I have always liked Barrel and Blade. It has never gone the way of one other big B&B named box that we just won't talk about in this unboxing, but I really respect the people that put this together. Like I said, their customer service is really good. And I still, after all this time, I still like it. It's one of the oldest going boxes on my channel. So, level 2, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items in the box. Not bad. We're going to go straight down the card, and we're going to talk about what we like, what we don't like. Have you guys seen this knife on the channel? I don't think you have. Mass Drop, by the way, has... This is a Mass Drop, you know, exclusive with Brad Zinkovich. Mass Drop has gone in a terrible direction. I used to push Mass Drop as like a cool place. It's not anymore. We'll do that in another video. So let's take a look at everything that we're doing, that we're looking at. I can't grab the plastic. So we're going to start, first item on the box, the Viktos Upscale Sling Bag. $65 MSRP. It's got a CCW compartment that can fit a full-sized pistol. If you... Ooh. So what do you got? A whole catalog. Nice. Oh, and are these stickers? These are like full vinyl stickers. I might display that one somewhere. I mean, not for the brand, but just for the come take it. So you've got a warranty here. Gear for your daily gunfight. Okay. You know what I like, though? Like, they could have just put a little warranty card. So normally, you know, me, like, repping branded stuff, I'm not into that. Like, you know, I don't like to billboard myself. But I do like the fact that they double-used the warranty thing. So if you are into the stickers, you know, and the brand, you've got it. They're, like, nice. They're not, like, just these crappy, glossy, standard stickers. They're like a nice quality. If you're into that, it's a nice quality. I kind of like the come take it one. But, you know... Instead of just one little card in there, you know, with the warranty stuff for a piece of paper. Dual used it. That's pretty good. I kind of want to see. Yeah, and they're heavy duty. You know, if, like I said, if you're into that, that's cool. The boys will probably put these on things, to tell you the truth, like playing whatever games they play. So, we've got that. We've got their Fall 2020 collection. So we're a little late for that, but I don't know when they bring out a new collection, but lots of different items you can look at. And actually, that backpack looks pretty cool. Some things I might look at, you know, check it out. Like that backpack too. Okay, now let's look at the bag. It's in that dark black multicam pattern, which I kind of like. There's their branding on it there. Not too like in your face. Very padded, very padded, very weatherproof. Look at that. You've got weatherproof stripping on the zippers, from the top all the way down. Weatherproofing on the zipper pulls. Nice. Actually, very nice. Upscale CCW sling bag. Okay. I'm going to take this off right now, just so that it's not dangling in my face while I look at stuff. You've got your PALS webbing, otherwise known as Molly compatible stuff on the one side right here. Very padded. Very soft all the way down. Very heavy duty zippers too. So I'm trying to get a good shot. So the padding is like no joke. Like every section here is padded to store whatever you want. It's gonna keep your stuff safe, whether you're putting electronics in here or, you know, anything. Let's see, external, still padding, nice soft nylon in there. This one has the, you know, if you look like the softy soft, like not a felt, but a softer kind of thing. This has nylon in here, but still padding on the outside. Not as much as this. This is like probably your most protected area. You can feel foam in there, but this has, you know, a thinner layer of foam, nylon on the inside. And I love the zipper. This one doesn't have the rubbery weather stripping, but you can still see the zipper is protected. Oh, actually, there it is. Almost opens to like a full 90-degree kind of thing. But elastic mesh pouch there, and some elastic strips. Good amount of stuff that you can put in here, though. And padding on the outside. They're big with the padding. And then universal, here's the universal CCW stuff. So you'd be able to carry this over shoulder and then sling it forward and have access to whatever you want to put in there. You know, assuming it fits in there. Or if you're not carrying, and there are people that don't carry, it's pretty nice. So you can have access from either side. Cool. And inside you have a hook for a hydration system. Just trying to get it there. Hang up a hydration system, and you've got access to, you know, your hose, and then you've got, well, another, I guess you could put the bladder in here too, if you wanted a smaller bladder, smaller kind of thing. Not a bad bag, actually, especially for CCW purposes, since it carries right there. It's a nice bag. I like the pattern. They certainly took weatherproofing and padding, you know, to a whole new level, keeping this thing, keeping everything in here safe. I like this. And then you've got some Velcro for patches or whatnot up there. So I'd say, yeah, $65 for this. At first I was like, well, that's kind of expensive for a little bag, but lots of features. Lots of features in this thing. And this is something I might use. One thing I would probably want to improve on, though, with all these features is you just got this one little nylon strap as the sling. Why not a nice padded strap to go with it? That's all I'm saying. After all this. But, yeah. This will, I mean, you could fix that yourself. I think it should probably come with like a more padded, nice strap. And you know, it would be a nice touch too if you've got the Molly stuff on the back. Why not like a nice padded strap with maybe a pouch on it or some Molly stuff on the front too? But this is just like, I feel like they had like their whole design budget and they spent it all and they were like, oh crap, we don't have a strap yet. Grab something off a generic little duffel bag and there it is. But that being said, I like the bag. I like the bag altogether. That's a good bag. I'm not sure how often I would use something like this, but I definitely would use something like this when the time came up. It's pretty good. So this little guy has to go in. I like it to start off with. It's a good bag. So yeah, first item out of the box. I like it. Oh, I like that. I love that. That's awesome. Next, let's look at Rapid Strike Pepper Spray, level 3. Inhibit your attacker while causing extreme discomfort and pain to eyes. Okay. It's the same formula used by the U.S. Army and Air Force in a DoD-approved facility. Well, I have never used pepper spray in my life, so I couldn't tell you. But pepper spray it's in the news all the time today. It seems to be the big thing to use at every protest. I guess it's the kind of thing where, I mean, if I had somebody I wanted to protect, I would give it to them. You know what I want to do with this? I kind of want to just take it outside and spray it and see how far it goes and everything. CS military tear gas. Well, that's not the same. That is not the same thing as pepper spray, by the way. CS military tear gas. Let's be upfront and say it. And UV dye. Oh, we got to spray this outside somewhere and then use a UV flashlight. No, but in the most technical sense, pepper spray and CS are two different things. But CS gas is whatever. Okay. Maximum strength. Oh, okay. So it's pepper spray with CS military tear gas. Adds severe burning sensation, tightness in chest. I'm not. I guess I'm not. They're saying that it's in there. It's not the same thing. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. But it's not the same thing. In basic training, I think in every service, I know in the Army we had to go in a little brick building that looked like a gas. Well, it was called the gas chamber. But I mean, like, you know, if you look up the bad gas chambers, it looked like we were about to die. And we all kind of had looking back on it, it was a fun day somehow. But it was a terrible day. But yeah, you have to do a bunch of stuff and breathe CS gas and whatever. I've never been pepper sprayed either. So I don't know how terrible or easy it is, or, you know, some people will tell you it's not a big deal. Some people hate it. Some people are out there spraying it in the face of cops at demonstrations. Some people are getting it sprayed in the face by cops in demonstrations. I don't know. It's all over the place these days. I think one day it's being used so much that as a human race, we're gonna you know, evolve and develop a natural, you know, resistance to pepper spray. But I guess it's not something. I mean, we've gotten these kinds of things in a few of the big subscriptions lately. I won't carry it, but I will give it to somebody that I care about and be like, here, just, you know, have it for protection. Why not? Why not? I'm not seriously excited about it. I'm going to put it in meh. Meh. I'd rather have a good knife in my hand. But then again, I have, you know, I can use a knife. I know what I'm doing with it. I don't know. I'm going to put it in meh. $13. It's not bad. I've seen these things cost way more. I mean, I've seen them MSRP'd way more. But you know what? We probably will play with this one maybe in a future video and see how far it shoots, and then check out the UV dye and stuff like that. Next, we're going to look at the Niglo gear marker from Gear Aid. Actually, no, I have a couple of these. I bought these things. I've got them in boxes. And these do work pretty well. Now, can you see that this is like a powdery sub? This is not a solid deal. This is powdery. This works really well. These things do work really, really well. I need to go get, you know what? I have it right here. I have one right here. I have a UV little light. And I'm going to turn off the big lights. I'm going to leave the little lights on. These, well, I guess I got to turn the little lights off too. Okay. These things glow really well, and they hold the charge for a good amount of time. So if we use them like when we're playing in the backyard, and so I mean I have a few of them, and they actually hold their charge for a while. That's because the powdery substance, you know, rather than one solid block, every little grain, it's surface area, you know, they hold their charge pretty well. They're not that expensive. $6 is the MSRP. You could find them for a little less online too. And so if you have them outside in the sun, you know, absorbing UV energy for a little while, and then it gets dark, these things are a great way to mark campsites, tents, mark places you don't want people to go, whatever. And they hold their charge. They're pretty good. I like these. And then they come with these accessories in the back. You can like stack them up. There's a way you can put a clip. This is like a little clip that you could put a hole on the top. So you can make a clip, and then you could like stack a few together with this thing. This is actually, believe it or not, this is actually a pretty useful item. And we've been using these for years. In this household, anyway. I like these things. And I just put my hands on one the other day, and it's up by the TV over there because I was planning to do something with it outside, glow in the dark stuff. Anyway, this is cool. I like this, and this is a great addition to like a bag like this or something for various reasons. So this is going to go, and I like it. Okay. Next, the Gear Aid Bury Knife with an MSRP of $30. This is the third time. The third time we've gotten this knife. Twice in Barrel and Blade, and I think once in Battle Box too. There are people that absolutely love this knife. I still do not like this knife. I don't. For a number of reasons. Number one, the steel. It's 5CR steel. It's not good steel. It's not. As an emergency knife, as a, you know, let me get it open. As an emergency knife that you are going to stow somewhere, you know, it's not the world's worst. But it's, you know, 5CR steel is not, it's just not good steel. And we've covered that in multiple places, multiple times, multiple knives from multiple brands. It is cheap, so, you know, it keeps the cost down, but it's, you know, not going to do great things lasting you a long time. I don't like the finish on it. It's, you know, it does have a bottle opener though, so, you know, we got that going for us. It's just, it's got a plastic overmolded handle. It's got this little plastic sheath, which, you know, can be strapped in. It has this clip, so you could clip it in. It does what it does. It's. Let's see, we got money. Let's see if this is sharper than the last one was. This is sharper than the last one was. But, you know, it's such a small blade already, and then they take up almost half of it with these serrations, which... There are very few situations in life. I know serrations look cool, people. They do. There are very few situations in life where serrations actually give you an advantage in anything. And when I was younger, you know, I was a young private. I thought the serrated knife made me look tactical and cool. And as you get to know knives more and you get more experience, you're like, I want a fine cutting edge more and more and more. This is not, I wouldn't throw this away. I would keep it somewhere, but it wouldn't be my first, second, or third choice in a knife. But then again, I'm gonna, you know, my opinion is my opinion. There are people that absolutely love this knife, and I don't agree with them. But you know, I'm not them. I'm not them at all. I don't know. I guess everybody has to make their own decision. I always say that, you know, in the world of knives, it's up to you. That's one of the great things about it. It's like you get to decide what you like, and I guess to some people this is great. The blade shape is nice. I like the blade shape. You know, for a knife this size, this is a pretty relatively thick piece of steel, sturdy piece of steel, even though it's 5CR steel. You know, nice drop point shape. I could do without the serrations, but we already covered that. Handle is not uncomfortable. It indexes well, you know, for its size. And it is pretty secure in its little sheath. And by the way, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, there you go. So it's got some good features. I just cannot get behind this knife for some reason. So this is going to have to go in the don't like it. Right there. Right there. All right, next, the Gearaid Carabiner Light, also for $30. Rechargeable LED Carabiner Light Kit. Gearaid is a good company, by the way, I should say. They make some good quality stuff. It's just that knife over there, I don't know what's up with it, but me and it are not on speaking terms. 4 stickers holding it shut. Oh, my Lord. And I opened it upside down. So, we got a number of things. Now, this looks pretty interesting. Is this a mount for a tripod? What is this? What is this magic thing here? So it is rechargeable. Wow, look at that lens. It is rechargeable, like they're saying. Oh, it all comes off. Oh, I see. So you can, look at this. Actually, nice. So you can... You can strap this on, and it will kind of be a forward-facing thing for you. Cool. Or you can have it strapped on, you know, like you can clip it to something. Not bad at all. And then also this, so this attachment right here, if you don't recognize it, do I have a piece of 550 cord? If you have like just like a unfinished bracelet for Aiden, glows in the dark. If you have a piece of like 550 cord just strapped, hanging along, this will just go into it, like, you know, just rotate into it and twist into it. And now you thread this on, and now you've got kind of a universal clip to where you can hang anything from this, you know, clothesline type 550 cord thing. So you got a lot of options right here. I love this thing, right? I love this. This is pretty sweet. I could actually use this to screw into my video camera and have it at a very awkward angle, pointing somewhere. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, does it come charged? It does. All right, so first, we've got red light. So, you know, when you're in the helicopter in the beginning of Predator, looking at your maps. It's not bad. Here comes white light. Now, I'm holding it up because, you know, imagine it dangling from above. Not happy with that ring around it, but brightness level. And then, like, as a signal beacon thing. Not bad, with all of its different options. You know, if you're using it directionally, this is using it, I'm using it like a directional, kind of like a flashlight from back here. It's a pretty good amount of light. It's spotlights only. It doesn't really spread out. But and then we've got that. I like it. I could get with it, with all of its different options that it gives you. Illuminate your sacks. I'm going to put this in like it. They give you a lot of different options to work with this thing. By the way, there are instructions on here for everything. You've got to open the packaging up. It's all in there. A couple items left, but here we go. We've got the Live Fire Gear 550 Fire Cord. MSRP of $13. Now, 550 cord. I love 550 cord anytime it comes in anything, because 550 cord is awesome, and we can do all sorts of stuff with it. But this fire cord, trying not to untangle the entire thing, but find the running end so that I can. So what this has in it, and this is not the only brand that does it, but see the red part? So that's it. That's Tinder right there. No, you're not going to find a date on it, but we had a lieutenant who got his call sign Tinder because while he was in Tyndall, he hooked up like 50 times on Tinder. So it has all of your regular internal cords, but then it also has this red fire Tinder cord. And what you do is you kind of fluff this out, and there we go. Do you know how sometimes I'm crazy and I start fires right here in the house because it's raining outside right now, so I don't want to go outside and even do this one outside. Usually you need a bigger piece than what I'm working with to make this work by rolling around in your hand, but you just kind of you fluff it out, you get it out, you expose the ends. It works a lot better than just lighting the cord itself like that. And then you can use whatever fire method you like to use to light these on fire. Why the hell not? Let's burn down the house, shall we? And don't try this at home. I have to say it because people. Well, this doesn't want to work anymore, does it? What's the matter? Flinty flint not flinting for you? There we go. Simple as that. I used this on purpose so we didn't use any actual flame, just a spark. Now, how long do we let this burn before I decide to put it out with something? Now, of course, if you had, any kind of actual tinder kindling around here, it would catch, it would do well. I could probably just let it burn itself out in this little cup. Fire's cool. Please don't be as stupid as me at home and then blame it on me because I showed you how to do it. Don't do what I do. I'm an idiot. Okay. So we like this. This is good. Now this is good. It's good to have an extra thing. Now this is good. It's good to have an extra thing. Now, unfortunately, for $13, you only get like what, 20 feet? I don't know. I like having it. There's other cords that give you like it's even more expensive, but you get like the Tinder cord in it. You get like a nylon fishing wire. You get like a brass wire in there and all sorts of stuff, but I like 550 cord, and I like live, like I said, live fire starting stuff is just really good. So I'm gonna put this in. I like it. And then the last thing we have is the Night Eyes Cam Jam. Video Addict loves this. He really likes these things. I've never really used them. It's kind of like a little mini ratchet for using 550 cord. I don't think it's bad. I can't really give you I don't use them. I guess like if you're tying things down on 550 cord, it's pretty good to have. Night Eyes stuff is also pretty good. It's it's not a bad item. It's not a bad item. It's just I don't know if I probably should use one. I probably should actually give one a try. It's just not something that I've ever really used. So you do that, and then you do that, and then you basically can just pull the cord and it doesn't go the other way, so you can connect this to something and then like just pull for your cord tension, and you have the ratcheting strength there almost. And it's very simple to use. Can't tell. I mean, I can't tell you if it works great or not, because I've never really used it, so I can't tell you. But for securing cord, I've heard it's good. I've seen people say it's good. I don't know. I can't give you an honest assessment whether I like it or not, because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. So overall, though, I like the box. We've got, you know, this knife that I've never really liked, and it's now the third one that I've gotten. I gave one of them away to a viewer, you know, in a giveaway. I still have one. Hey, here's another one. We got the pepper spray that we're gonna mess with. You know, just not a big pepper spray guy, but we're gonna mess with it. But then we have the fire cord. We've got the Niglo. These things are cool to play with and have. We've got the little light kit. We've got the bag, which I like. The bag has some great features. So anyway, check it out if you want. They've got some cool stuff going on, and hopefully we'll get April's box a lot sooner than we got March's box, and they will have fixed whatever went wrong. I'm pretty sure they did. They fixed it, because they're, you know, I should have contacted them sooner and said, hey, where's my box? But again, I just sort of by default blame anything that's late on USPS these days. So what'd you guys think of all this stuff? What did you particularly like or not like? Please discuss. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will be back again real soon.